Every day, dairy farmers rise before the sun, caring for their cows and tending to the land that sustains them. Farmers are embracing new practices that keep cows healthier, use resources more wisely, and leave the land better for the next generation. Colostrum is a cow's very first gift to her calf. Modern-day farmers are finding ways to share the natural benefits. Expert dairy farmer Rob Deepersloot explains.
My family's been in the dairy industry for over 7 generations. I'd say today more than ever, it's really exciting to be a part of the industry because we've made such big strides from a sustainability standpoint. To produce a gallon of milk today compared to 50 years ago, we can do that with 89% less land, 45% less greenhouse gas emissions, and 89% less water. And we're able to do this through new technologies that are coming in, through feed efficiency, genetic progress, nutrition's a huge part of that, and also cow comfort. One of the technologies that we have on our farm is a methane digester, which allows us to collect all of the methane from the cow's manure and runs it through a fuel cell technology, which turns it into electricity and allows us to operate our farm off of it. The compost that comes out of the back of the digester, we are able to reuse it and put it on our fields as fertilizer, which helps us just recycle and grow healthy plants and healthy feed, which we feed to our cows, and that healthy feed and a healthy cow produces better quality milk, better quality colostrum, and allows us just to operate that much more efficient as dairy farmers.
There's actually 2 definitions of colostrum. The legal definition is where the USDA pasteurization milk ordinance says 0 to 5 days is colostrum. But the actual definition is when the milk is actually in the udder when the calf is born. That's called colostrum. After that, the colostrum transitions to milk over 4 to 5 days because the colostrum gets washed out with the milk over that period. There are many benefits to taking colostrum, especially for gut health. It contains growth factors such as epidermal growth factors and epithelial growth factors. These help repair and seal the gut to prevent macrofood molecules and pathogens entering the body. Colostrum also destroys harmful pathogens to provide a healthy environment for good probiotics to thrive.
It's our responsibility as dairy farmers to produce the cleanest and best quality milk that we can. One of our main goals is to keep our cows as comfortable as possible. And the more comfortable they are, the more milk that they're going to produce. So we really focus on the environment that they're in, their nutrition, to make sure they're getting the nutrients that they need, making that cow as healthy as she can be and her calf as healthy as she can be, so that calf can get the colostrum that she needs to develop her gut and set her up for success for the rest of her life.
As a leading innovator, WonderCow is creating a new chapter in the dairy industry with care, science, and respect for the calf's needs first. WonderCow is bringing the benefits of colostrum into people's lives. What nourished only the newborn can now help strengthen us all without ever compromising the bond between cow and calf.
The story behind WonderCow is so close to our hearts. Rob and I were first-time parents who had a daughter who got sick a lot. We did what the pediatrician recommended, which was to use antibiotics. And even though the antibiotics would help, this overuse of antibiotics is ultimately what took a toll on her gut health. If anyone sneezed in the room, she was catching that bug. She was sick a lot, she was fussy a lot, and as a parent, you just want your kids to be happy and you want to do whatever you can to make them the best version of themselves. Because of Rob's expertise on the dairy, he wanted to help heal her from the inside out and try colostrum. Once we started taking bovine colostrum as a family, our daughter's health improved so amazingly, and we are so thankful for that.
Over time, we began to see real results. Our daughter's health came back and her immune system got stronger, and it just helped our family in so many ways. We started sharing colostrum with our family and our friends and decided that more people needed this product, and that's how WonderCow was born.
WonderCow colostrum is one ingredient that is easy to use and provides countless benefits to families around the world. Their commitment to quality, transparency, integrity, and innovation has allowed them to stand out. Being family-owned and operated has allowed WonderCow to educate consumers on sustainable dairy farming, colostrum, and a brand that can be trusted.
It's really important for us that all the calves get the colostrum that they need to establish their gut and build their immune system. Because calves are born without an immune system, they're fully reliant on the bioactive molecules and the growth factors and the peptides to build their immune system and establish their gut. So at WonderCow, we have a calf first promise where we guarantee that every calf gets the colostrum that she needs before we get any of the extra colostrum to use for our colostrum supplements.
I've always lived a pretty active life. I played sports growing up. I moved to Southern California for college, and there was just so many opportunities opportunities to play outside and do different things. So I started playing a lot of beach volleyball, started running a lot more. I'd say towards the end of college is when I kind of started trying out different supplements just to see, okay, what could support my body, my recovery, and I came across colostrum. People were talking about how it could help your gut health and immunity, which weren't particularly things that I had struggled with. When I started to look into it more, I learned the value of being proactive. I also loved the family backing behind it and learning more about WonderCow. Since taking it, I would say what I really did notice is more consistent energy, decreased bloating, and better digestion. What I also love about WonderCow is just the convenience. I love that I can take a packet wherever I go. So if I go out on a trail run, I keep the packets in my car. Elderberry is really tart and kind of tangy. Vanilla is classic. It tastes great. Unflavored, I can throw in with my other electrolytes and, taste it.
Colostrum is good for essentially everybody. People hoping to improve digestion, athletes looking to improve muscle recovery, elderly folks looking to maintain their youth, and especially young moms hoping to keep their kids from getting sick.
One of our favorite parts about starting WonderCow is seeing the impact that it has had on individuals and families all over. We have seen this within our own family, and it's just amazing to be able to see other families flourish also and see them be the best versions of themselves.
Colostrum has helped our family in so many different ways, and so now it's one of our missions to get colostrum into as many homes as we can to help as many families as we can. One of our pillars is fearless innovation, and we've been innovating in a lot of different ways to get colostrum into different forms. We're looking at new technologies that are able to retain the bioactive molecules, and then we can put that colostrum in different form factors. So we're going to continue to innovate. We have many research and development projects going on right now, and I'm just really excited to see them come through.
To find out more about WonderCow and their vision for tomorrow, please visit www.wondercow.com.